How old are you?
I am 13 years old.
13?
13, yeah.
13, yeah.
And you're going to school here in Samosir? Your school here? No.
I'm from Sidikalang.
Sidikalang.
Yeah. Sidikalang is Daerah Regency part of Medan, not Sumatra.
Ah, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
but different regency with Samosir. Samosir is different.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a school trip here.
Yeah, school trip,
Okay.
study tour.
Okay. So how long are you here in Samosir?
How long?
How long?
Yeah, just one day.
Just one day.
Yeah,
Ah,
we came here this morning.
okay. So back this evening. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And what's your name, guys?
Sorry,
Your name?
my name is What? What do you?
Get closer.
Okay.
Can I know your name?
I'm Marcus.
Marcus.
Madeline. Yeah.
Maybe this later, but visit why not to Bali, maybe to Jakarta or other place?
Yeah, because
Excuse us.
we want to come to
So
Sumatra
sorry.
because it's not
We're disturbing.
So I was in Bali before, and Bali is very crowded. Many people, many tourists. So we thought we want to go to Sumatra for more nature and to see the real Indonesia country.
Maybe you can visit our place, diary, and we can get here to in our course maybe.
The city where you're from, you mean?
Sidikalang.
Sidikalang,
Ah, okay.
diary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we can always gather here. We can gather in our course. Then we can, both of you can see all of us maybe in course.
It would be nice. It would be nice, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, I think we don't have time for it because we are leaving Indonesia tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I think.
My
And tomorrow
visa
the
is
day.
Oh,
expiring. Yeah, my visa is expiring.
So you'll be back from Indonesia tomorrow.
We are going tomorrow from here to Medan to the airport, and then
And then
tomorrow or
fly
the day
out.
after tomorrow we have to book it.
Oh, I
first.
see.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to leave the country first. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
When we travel to Indonesia, we get 30 days. We can stay in the country. And now 30 days of and then I have to leave. Otherwise, I have to pay penalty for overstay, you know. So yeah, but thank you so much for the offer. We would have loved
Would be super interesting,
to
yeah.
visit you guys, but unfortunately, limited time.
No problem.
Okay, change. Change another turn. Another. Amel, please come here. Come here, Amel. Don't be nervous. Yeah.
Good in English.
This is the first
Don't be
time
nervous.
we speak English with the
Come from Germany. Yeah,
Far away from here.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, Europe. How many hours do you fly from Indonesia to Germany?
Oh, I think it's around 17 hours.
17, 18. All right, 17 to 18.
Now there's no direct flight from Germany to Indonesia, so there was like a connection flight in Abu Dhabi for me, and then I flew to Kuala Lumpur, and from Kuala Lumpur I flew to
Oh, I see.
Sumatra.
So
That was my journey.
a long flight.
Is
yeah.
it boring in the flight or fun?
For me, it's not fun because I cannot sleep, so it's uncomfortable for me, and I want to sleep, and I'm tired, and I'm glad when I am out of the plane again.
So
But it's okay.
what activities can you do in the flight?
You can watch a lot of movies. There's like a small TV, you know, and you can watch a lot of movies, and you get lunch, you get dinner, you get breakfast, so you can eat a lot, you can drink a lot, and just read books and sleep if it's possible. But for us, we are always a bit too tall for the seats because we are, you know, the seats are always
Yeah.
very small, so
Yeah.
it's not super relaxing for us. But I mean, for you, it should be comfortable.
Yeah,
So it's after a while, it's getting a bit boring, but
yeah.
it's fine.
It's
Okay,
fine.
switch to another question. Amel, dear Amel, try. Okay, Amel is ready.
Excuse me?
If you are going to
before. For me, it's my first time in Indonesia. I've just been to Sumatra.
And I was in Bali before 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
I traveled to Bali once for 2 or 3 weeks, yeah. But only Bali, and now it's my first time outside of Bali. Yeah.
But we first have to leave the country, and then we probably will come back to Indonesia, or I come back definitely in a few weeks. And then I want to go also to Bali, Lombok, Flores. I want to visit Komodo Island, this area.
I think
we will see.
you both speak English very well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we could understand clearly.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Very
Yeah.
good style, accent.
Yeah.
We thought that not all country has good speaking English speaking. While you told us that you were coming from Germany, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you speak English as first language in Germany?
Second language.
Second
Yeah,
language.
yeah. It's not the official. It's not an official language. Only German is the official language, but everyone learns it at school very early.
Oh,
we
so you-
start,
you-
in the first class,
Elementary
first
school.
grade. Yeah. In the primary school.
Primary
we
school.
Start and then
High school? Did you learn?
Yeah, yeah.
yes,
Yeah, we learned it for around 10 years probably.
Oh, 10 years.
10 years roundabout.
yeah, more.
Or more. 12 years.
Yeah.
So is it different that some people told me that school students in Germany don't really learn English? I don't know why, but you told us you learned English.
All of us are learning English, but we have
Different.
schools, and the level on the schools is different.
Different.
So not all of us are.
So it's not global,
speaking-
not every state, not every province, maybe.
Yes, actually, in every state you learn English.
Yeah.
So English is really a high priority in our schools, no matter which state. So I'm surprised that someone told you that.
Yeah.
Because, actually, it's really the high priority, no matter which school. You always have English. Also, no matter which degree of education, lower or higher degree, you always learn
Learn English.
So, actually, it's
Yeah.
true.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
Maybe
I don't know.
I just try.
Yeah.
I just try to conclude that they prioritize German language maybe in their school, or maybe other
It's just a different
factors.
subject.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
it's just for our generation. My parents, for example, they don't speak English. They didn't learn it at school, or not very good at school. So it's just the younger
Yeah.
generation can speak it very fluently, but not the older generation.
Yeah, maybe a person who is a bit older told you that. Because
Yeah, maybe some
maybe that's it,
older, because we also met some German people
Yeah.
through partnership service, church partnership. They
Yeah.
told us that they didn't learn English from elementary school. They learned English on elementary school, but not really in middle and high
Yeah.
school. I don't know for sure why.
Yeah.
Maybe because they have been old, maybe different age.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the ages I met was about, some are 50 years old,
Yeah, that's
60
different.
years old.
Yeah,
so-
that's different then.
Yeah, I see.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think since maybe 20 years or something.
Yeah, I think I can understand.
Yeah, it's really
Okay.
obligatory, and English is really the basic subject for us. There's actually no discussion if you learn English or not. English is every time English is included, and then you can also choose other languages. So, for example, French is really common that we also learn French. Additional to English or Spanish, something like that. But this is more optional.
Optional.
You can choose, but English
Is a must.
You can never choose for English. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
must. Yeah.
A
yeah.
must. Okay,
Yeah.
I give back to my students.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Yeah, another question. Yeah. Get closer, please. If you're gonna ask, get closer.
Sometimes I think when I look at my students, sometimes we have problems in our class, in our environment, or maybe in our classes. I want to ask you that what is, according to you, is that grammar is important or not?
Grammar?
Yeah, because grammar for us is too difficult.
That's a good question. It depends. I would say yes, it is important to learn the whole language.
Elements.
When you learn the grammar, you can also understand in general how the language is built. Like it's easier in general to understand how the language is working. But of course, when it's about communication and speaking, then of course it's not. I would say it's not super important when the focus is really on
Speaking.
yeah. But when you also want to learn how to write reports or stories, and or when you are in a business context and working for a company and you have to write an email or something, then it gets of course more important that you really use the grammar properly.
I think nice answer.
Yeah, I would say the same. I mean, all of us are making mistakes sometimes. That's fine. I mean, it's okay. So, but I mean, you have to speak it and then you learn it. So then after a while you don't make mistakes anymore. So I think after a while you're getting used to it and you understand the grammar. And I think for us the grammar is a bit similar or maybe easier than the German grammar. So for us it's maybe a bit easier to understand it, but I don't know how the Indonesian grammar works, so I don't know if it's a similar language. Probably not. So I don't really know.
I think Indonesian language is less grammar, right?
Yeah, less grammar.
Yeah. So I understand that it's of course more difficult than for you to get into the grammar.
Yeah,
Grammar stuff.
we can say that we don't really have grammar fields in Indonesia because
very different.
very different.
Difficult grammar in Germany.
So learning grammar is like learning mathematics, like something like that.
Yeah, just like practice, and I think English grammar is really fine. It's not super hard. Of course, you have to practice a lot and you have to remember a lot and learn for example, the irregular verbs that you can remember them. But I think it's fine with a lot of practice, of course. But I think maybe German or something would be more difficult. English is still manageable. I think. Yeah. But of course, I agree that it's of course difficult.
Do you think what she answered can be clear?
It's very common. I also can understand how important the grammar in English. And now can I ask your permission to take the photo with us because we have communication from our work. We have to put some video or photo to fill
The contents.
Sure, of course.
maybe with my students.
Yeah, sure.
Can I ask you something? How
Yeah.
long do you learn English now? The students, how long do you practice?
Course.
Yeah.
Sometimes we meet 3 times in a week, namely Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay. And from when did you start? Like which year? How many years?
Same with my friends. We have learned English from elementary school until now.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would like to add what she explained. In Indonesia, it is much very different. When students learn in formal school, let's say public school, they get nothing, something like especially speaking, because they face reading comprehensions and they face grammar without speaking. So that is why they have to come to informal school, special in English learning center, because they can specify learning English and they can focus, something like that. So they learn English outside formal school. So that's the way most Indonesian students learn English. I don't know in other big cities, but as what I know, they have to join informal school so that they can speak English. So I don't understand why they don't get smart when they're only learning, get education from formal school. Yeah, but for me, because the material is too difficult. That's what I think the reason why it happened.
Interesting,
Okay,
It's enough.
enough questions. So time for photo session.
Yeah, sure.
Your English is really good, so
Okay.
we understood everything. And
We're also so proud of you because your English
Tuktuk so fluent.
Yeah, I think so clear. We expect you to teach me